Yo, what is up Zombie Nation, it's your boy Dame and welcome back to a brand new episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information and everything that you need to know about zombies. Guys, if you enjoy this video and or make it to the end, don't forget to go down there and leave a like rating on this video. Let's go for 115 likes. That will be awesome. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you're not new around here, don't forget to hit that little bell so you're notified of exactly when I upload. The main story in today's video is hella exciting. So guys, without further ado, let's get straight into that video. So the first story today, the most exciting one, let's jump straight into it. Infinity Ward posted a tweet on their Twitter and it reads, "Vote now. Help us pick the next fortune card for hashtag IWZombies now until 10 AM Pacific Time Standard, Wednesday the 23rd of August. Retweet for Packin Heat and like for Skull Hacker." There's going to be one of two brand new fortune cards coming to Infinite Warfare Zombies. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some more, but these two are extra special. So the first one on the left hand side, it says retweet for Packin Heat. Gives a random double upgraded weapon to the player. This is freaking awesome. I don't think there is any time limit on this. It would actually say if there was a time limit or not. This is going to be really handy and awesome for low rank Easter eggs, speedrun Easter eggs, and getting double pack punch in Zombies in Spaceland, because like we all know, you have to do the main Easter egg to get a double packed weapon in Zombies in Spaceland. So people that just like to play without doing the Easter eggs don't get the benefits of using a double pack weapon, but now they can use this card to get their very own. Of course, it's random, so you could end up with a Pilo or a Spartan, but either way, this is a freaking awesome card and I'm really looking forward to it if it does come. The next card on the table is out of this world, an absolutely crazy card. It says like for Skull Hacker, activates the Ghost and Skulls machine for the player. Now before we get into the actual card details, I just want to read you a tweet by Lee Ross clearing a few things up about this particular calling card. Lee Ross posted a tweet on his Twitter and it reads, "It should be mentioned, all Fate and Fortune cards are cross compatible between all episodes, including any you might be voting on now. Cool looking sunglasses emoji." The reason I read this tweet out because there's a bit of confusion within the actual tweet about whether or not this is only available for Ghost and Skulls. As you know, there's a Ghost and Skulls 1, a Ghost and Skulls 2, but the next Ghost and Skulls is called Skullbuster, and the one after that is called Skull Hop. So people were like, you know, it's called Ghost and Skulls and the other one's called Skull Hop, it's only for 1 and 2. That's not the case. This will be available for all the machines. This basically means you do not have to do any of the steps to get yourself in to Ghost and Skulls. There are a lot of people that cannot get Ghost and Skulls, even get to it themselves, and this is going to allow you to go in it. Now we don't know if it's unlimited or a one-time use only. I would imagine it actually activates the machine so you can keep trying, because it would be a little bit unfair if you activated it and you couldn't go back in, because everybody that gets into their first time more or less fails if you're talking about Ghost and Skulls 2 anyway. But here is the big question with this particular card. DLC 4 is not even out yet. Are we going to be able to use this card in DLC 4 to beat the Skullbuster Easter egg without doing any steps whatsoever? Now, from my personal opinion, I don't think they're going to allow you to do that, but at the same time, this card works for all maps. So is it possible there's not going to be a Ghost and Skulls 5 in DLC 4, and are they bringing this card out because we need all those Ghost and Skulls completed to maybe do something in DLC 4 regarding all the other Ghost and Skulls machines? So it would seem like a great time to bring this card out, knowing that everybody's going to get a chance, an easier chance to complete Skullbusters, so we can get whatever it is in DLC 4. I find it very unlikely that they're going to be able to give you this card, go into DLC 4 and jump straight into the Ghost and Skulls if there is one. But guys, let me know what you think about these two cards in the comments down below. Again, if you would like Packin Heat, go to the tweet in the description and retweet. Damn, that's some rhymes, that's some bars. If you would like Skull Hacker, go to the tweet in the description and like the tweet. So far, Skull Hacker is in the lead. It looks like Skull Hacker is coming. Awesome story, awesome things coming to Infinite Warfare, and awesomely hyped for DLC 4. The next story today comes from Lee Ross's Twitter. He posted a tweet up on his Twitter, cool looking sunglasses emoji, and he posted it up with an image with a barrel that says Faust on the barrel. There is no context to this photo whatsoever, though we did reply to somebody in the comments saying this photo was from my trip to New York City with my girls. I found it rather intriguing. Cool looking sunglasses emoji. When I saw this image, it reminded me of something I couldn't quite figure out, and then I got it. Lee Ross was in a party with us not long back, and he brought up a book called Faust and said it was one of his most favourite books and that he's read it many times. And in my head, I just thought he was talking about a book, but little did I know, he was throwing low-key hints towards the actual game. Now, if I go and Google Faust, it takes us to the Wikipedia. I'm just going to read you some excerpts from the Wikipedia and make of it as you will. Faust is the protagonist of a classic German legend based on historical Johann Georg Faust. Faust is a scholar who is highly successful yet dissatisfied with his life, which leads him to make a pact with the devil, exchanging his soul for limited knowledge and worldly pleasures. Now there's some more as well, so I'm going to read that as well. It says, Faust is bored and depressed with his life as a scholar. After an attempt to take his own life, he calls on the devil for further knowledge and magic powers with which to indulge all the pleasures and knowledge of the world. In response, the devil's representative, Mephistopheles, appears. He makes a bargain with Faust. Mephistopheles will serve Faust with his magic powers for a set number of years, but at the end of the term, the devil will claim Faust's soul, and Faust will be eternally enslaved. Now I get why he dropped the hint of Faust. Now this story seems like exactly what is going on in Zombies in Space, and as we know, Willard Wyler is in a bit of a predicament with his company. He's doing very well and he had to somewhat sell his soul to the devil, i.e. Mephistopheles, and he has give Willard Wyler extra powers to do as he will. But what has me intrigued the most is the fact that he will be taking Willard Wyler's soul, and the souls that we are collecting so far, the soul keys, does that contain the souls of the characters in the game? And if so, why is it our souls that he is collecting when the devil wants Willard Wyler's soul himself and not the characters? It makes me think that he has chosen these particular characters, as we know he's chosen them for a certain reason, that he's going to use their souls in exchange for his own. Now when it comes to storylines on any game, any subject, I am not very good, but it does seem like this story relies heavily on the famous Faust story. As we know, Lee Ross likes to take things from everywhere and put it into this game. Shaolin Shuffle was based around Harry Potter and the Cruxes. We have internet memes from the internet like Catch Me Outside, which was actually implemented into the game as well, and even with Trailblazers with the Back to the Future elbow as well. Really interesting. I really can't wait to see what develops about this. I would love to hear your theories on this as well. Make sure to hit me up in the comments so I can read your theories, what you think is going to happen, whose soul is going where, and who is going to die and who is going to live. And the last story today, a bit of World War II zombies news for you. Not a lot, okay, this is not a huge story. Comes from Glen Schofield's Twitter. If you don't follow him, make sure to hit him up, because he's going to be giving us lots of hints about the brand new zombies very soon. But he posted up a tweet on his Twitter and it reads, #zombie parts, and along with this tweet was an image of what looks like to be one of the main boss zombies out of World War II Nazi zombies. Seems like he's wearing a gas mask, seems like he's lacking slightly on the dental care, and I don't think a little bit of face moisturizer would go amiss. Glenn has been teasing us with little photos for a long time now. We had some ribs not long back that was sort of bolted together. We've had some other little pictures as well, and now we've had this one as well. I like the fact that he says zombie parts. It kind of makes me think, are we going to have to collect zombie parts within the game to actually build maybe some sort of a super zombie, maybe to help us or to go against? A bit like what Attack the Radioactive Thing has done, where you collect the zombie parts and you build a zombie to open up the chemical step. I don't know, but I find it very odd that he's hashtagging zombie parts. But maybe I could be looking too far into that, and maybe it's just because he's taking images of certain body parts of one particular zombie. But not a lot of news on the World War II aspect at the minute. It is trickling through, but I expect when DLC 4 comes out for Infinite Warfare, it's really going to start getting hardcore information. It's going to be over the top. And that's about all the news we got time for today. Emblem of the day goes to my boy Ben at I Hate Mondays, don't we all? Posted me a tweet on his Twitter and it reads, "Bad quality, but I made this the day the emblem editor came out, and he makes an awesome, simple, perfect Bomb Stopper's emblem from Infinite Warfare in Infinite Warfare Emblem Editor. Thank you so much. I did actually lose a lot of your emblems over on Twitter and asked you to tweet me them. So if you have tweeted me an emblem in the past, make sure to tweet me at Twitter at DameAndThatGame. There are a lot of people that replied to this tweet. I have saved them, okay, but I chose the first one that replied, and it was Ben. So big shout out to you, Ben. Thank you for Emblem of the Day. You're a legend. Homies, thank you so much for tuning in for today's episode. You're absolute legends. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to go down there and leave a like. Please, that would be pretty insane. But homies, this has been another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything that you need to know about zombies. And until the next video, this is your boy Dame, and I'm out.